As G2, this is that group terrorist aggression that we're seeing. Smoke dropped immediately by D-Hut. And he's just bought a little bit of time. It's G2, they're not calling the cancel, they're going straight in.
Oh, Snappy couldn't see a damn thing, and it's Umpires to at least enable that trade. With Snappy falling, though, it means there's not a huge amount of info. Hooksy gonna be planting. Oh, safe from Donut, and is gonna be able to rip the Glock out just in time. Monacy, with the temple control, is happy just to keep on fighting, even though he doesn't have that shadow advantage. Madden all the way to site now, swinging, looking to make their way in, and that flash, it was good, but it wasn't good enough to stop Madden from making this retake a reality. They are just waiting for that swing on the temple side. Just trying to fight this one together. Patience, the virtue, and Madden won't be able to find any more. Dika,
hang on.
2 more to get here, but that time is ticking right away. And the patience displayed from G2 is enough to net the first round. Everyone should die here.
Yeah, that's a really tough bomb radius to escape.
Yeah. That's G2. They've almost got full lane control, but the flash here and Snappy playing on that short side is going to be able to get the better of Hooksy. 12 in the clip, and swings for a second. Snappy, the aggression, catching G2 off.
The risk worth the reward there. They have a player advantage for now, but Hunter, patience is going to be rewarded. Nerds digs in with that Org and actually doesn't touch Hunter at all. Back to a 3v3. A lot of territory now for ENCE to cover. If that duel in mid goes the other way, JKS providing the perfect rebound for G2 as they take control of B. Now Nico is going to be blindsided, but he's quick to react, and that should be the site secured. That Molotov locking out Diha.
1v3 angle. Diha could give it a red hot crack, but that nade is just going to bounce off his feet.
Talk about red hot.
Ah, the impact. Giving them all the information that they needed, and G2 mop it up for 4 in a row. I thought ENCE were good to take this one after this kill there.
Yeah.
But no, it's getting a bit big for his boots. And this too was great. The util thrown from underneath shelf drew the attention away from Umpires. And JKS, full capitalization. Well, let's see if ENCE can do it with the half bite. Heavy presence towards B now. One towards A main. Dika with the swag 7 about to have some action. Dika, he's managed to find one. Lane control is there, and Dika as well. Gets another big double to lock down the aggression shown towards the A side of things. They want 5 in a row. Dika's advantage not quite working out for some highest, but the damage more than enough. Hunter 11 in the clip here, trying to find it through that smoke. He's fishing for something that he cannot see, and he's hoping that maybe he's got the line up there, but he's shooting at the wrong individual. And it will be a 10-second wrangle defuse unless, no, won't be able to catch him.
That was...
Had a sniff at mid to see what was going on in that molly. It's been heard. Snappy knows that he can swing. You got to swing to win, and won't get the MP9 out in time for the re-engagement. But has they got the time for Nerds? He's rotated in time. Unfortunately, Monacy was posted on that for what? The greater part of a minute.
Yeah, he had discipline. And now Umpires is...
Where's he looking?
He's checking out all the moss on the rocks. Are you a moss man?
No, I'm not, but I had a mate that used to have a moss Instagram.
Moss Instagram?
Yeah, he was just into plants, and he'd go on hikes and take photos of all the cool moss that he found on his hikes. And I haven't thought about it for years, but you saying that just triggered a memory. And I'm glad I could share.
Going to be the site giving up. This retake now from ENCE. They have some utility to make it work, but that donut control is going to be super important. And there we go. The crossfires start to set. They're just going to spam these laneways. And yet to play the ball.
Yeah. Spotted on the edge of that blooming smoke. Going to be able to lock it down yet again for a kill. But ENCE with the 4v2 are looking to hold on to this as best they can. That nade looked so good, but Nerds just barely surviving on 4 points of health. Drops the flash and waits for the swing, but Hooksy didn't have the bullets to deal with it. Now it's all up to Nico to try and tow this one right back.
CT side. That's Look, I know the TK, you know, money loss is... Oh, hang on. Snappy's with the info.
That's more than info, Jim. It's looking like it might be the triple and the bomb. No, Hunter going to be able to at least slam one back. And maybe just say wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and take some control here over towards the B site. You've got a helping hand right behind him, taps it, waits, and hopes that they can find some kind of equalizer. And there isn't going to be the U-tilt to stop this one from happening. Monacy, the cover is immaculate there with the orb. And now we're down to a 2-on-3, bringing it right on back smoke. Fading Madden. Not able to phase that one out. Not in CS2.
That is vintage Monacy. I know he's only young, but he's already got a vintage. How's he turned that round on its head? He said, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Wall Black Betty, bam, balam. And that is a round that goes the way of G2. They pull themselves out of the fire. Snappy, what a push. Now ENCE coming through with a double push of their own. Oh, the flash is good. It nets two. And ENCE are now just going to back off.
See if they can lock it down from here. But Monacy ain't done just yet. That line, that shot. This kid, he's doing it again.
What?
But no bomb means Monacy has to cross back, has to keep on fighting. And there's a world where he has to do it all himself here. They know that the bomb has to be somewhere, and Dika as well. A late flank with the XM after picking up one there. But an isolated fight here, and Monacy has so many angles to clear, it's all going to boil down to the timing. But Pius, patience, but picks his fight wisely.
They do have the Mac 10 bust. I know you love this, Mac.
Certainly do.
Donut smokes out.
Let's see if the flashes get them all the way through and if ENCE want any of this. But it looks like they don't. So just falling away and spamming through instead. Looking to nade a couple of those. Donking in. And G2 just don't have the space to plant. But Monacy going to give it a red hot crack here. In a 1v5, AK and too many members running at him. So it won't work out this time as ENCE string two together to find four.
Dear me. Well handled by ENCE. Getting a lot of value on blowing that smoke.
There you go.
There we go, man. And this is why that man became the smoke, hey? I love it. Just a shadow step through the smoke. All right.
Faster.
Faster. And they may actually get some value out of this if they get the bomb planted. Madden going to try and dig in here. He's got a few to deal with. And this is why the AUG is such a good gun in these situations.
The space. They got that plant. Objective already found. And Snappy going to be getting a quick triple against the Glocks there. So
isolate this duel instantaneously in mid, but now it allows them a gateway through for alleyway control. The counter-aggression through from ENCE, the reflash is good so far. Pius sticks around and he gets the trade, but Nico is quick to slap him down.
Those mollies not fully able to deny the aggression coming through from Nico there. And the mid control for now, it's going to be held by Monacy over towards Red Room. Madden could be walking into the wrong position, but Monacy, that flick was insane. 2v4 now. And ENCE, it's going to be difficult for them to get back in, but a shot like that might make it happen. Madden not going to be able to get more value. And it's all up to Dika in a 1v3. Bomb going to be going all the way back to B. As they know Dika's position. They heard him. They saw him. And Nico ready and waiting for the rotation back.
Yeah, JKS also just cutting the map as well. Full rotation back through T-spawn, though. He doesn't want to take any risk. And they're going to do everything to absolutely secure this round. They're going to look at walls. They're just not going to move. Try and play this timer out. As Dika is looking to try and make the most out of this single flash he's got to take this 3v1. Oh, he's actually picked up two more on the way through. That's certainly very handy.
Picking. And Dika gets past the first hurdle. Two more to find. Again, Monacy.
Oh, dear.
Gets to safer pastures. Nade chunks down Dika to 24, but he'll find more and needs to knock out the door of the win, but that bomb gets tapped and no time left to play with means JKS slots in.
Easy as you like. That's going to kick things off towards B, and they've got a lot to deal with here.
Defensive smoke.
Yeah.
Nico dropping that just to live, just to wait and survive. Hooksy going to be able to find one on the Madden as the cross comes across, and Snappy hoping to get a couple of shots in the back of the head there. And the bomb going down means at least ENCE have that small victory, but they might find more. Diha! Whoa, what a bloody round out of him!
Ooh, dear me. Hasn't Diha turned up at the right moment and everything looking up ENCE? What a way to start the round. What a way to finish it.
Out of nowhere. That first shot into the second, and then the rest of it. Here we go. Blink and you'll miss it.
Dear me, that is... We're looking to cut out cheeky rotation. That's a good entry from Snappy. But it's the push from Nico that could have been problematic. It's dealt with in the end. Modesty, though, this angle,
Yeah.
undealt with. And it provides G2 with so much.
That'll be that.
How many rounds is Modesty? It's great aggression early on. Modesty comes up trumps, and he picks up a second as well. That player pushing through platform. He knew the trade potential was there and flattened it anyway. And now they're going to double aggress, but they have this AWP of Sunpies to contend with. Oh, they're going to continue to put pressure here. You can see the double cave push comes through. Nico nets that, and Sunpies again.
Oh,
Missing another sitter.
where'd it go?
Where is it?
Where the bloody hell are you? Some pious asking. 1v5 angle. Yeah.
Does he want it back? He wants it back.
He's going to nade it back.
Give it back.
Look, that nade was going to go to the grave anyway.
He's lost.
A solid attempt, a solid thought process, but unfortunately, it didn't work out as he intended.
He's accidentally kicked the AWP over the fence. He's like, hey, mister, can you throw me back my AWP?
Can you give me the ball back?
He's now suddenly British and not Spanish. That's unfortunate because he's just backpedaled at the wrong moment.
Mm.
So, moving under brakes.
Snappy unhappy. And G2 taking back the lead with that round. No casualties, which is what you want to see as a CT enjoyer. With some extra cash in the back pocket for the next, or any potential mishaps. Don't know if there's going to be too many of those up against the Glocks in this round. Modesty readjusting the cross there. Resetting the spray. And him and Hunter farm up a storm. Diha. Big pistol play already this game, but a 1v5 with a Deagle. I don't know about that one. Good start, though.
There's double trouble with the bubble. Perhaps being burst here for Diha. How? This animation. I never get that on my inspect.
Yeah, he was going ham. Well, that's another. And only one rifle going to be lost in pistols. Which is pretty solid for all the G2 fans out there.
Nico.
Didn't need the scope this time.
Is he going to go?
Oh, there's more there, but the burst is not enough. Hooksy saw that lineup, but couldn't find any more. And ENCE now. Are they going to be able to lock it down? Modesty disrespecting the molly. Won't be able to stop that. And Sapias stops Modesty in his tracks. 2v3 as G2 are still thinking about going for the retake here.
Yeah, JKS and Hunter, two abreast, are going to be filing into this site through long. And it's certainly doable if they can isolate this duel with Snappy. Sunpies is surely there to show presence, and now they've got their homework to do. Where are these two remaining from ENCE? Sunpies has given away his position, but it's all going to be on the swing from Nerds. Oh, they're just going to full stick it. JKS with the cover. This is brilliant.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. I don't know what ENCE were playing in that post plant, but it certainly wasn't.
G2 going back to what was working, but Nerds going through the molly, and it hasn't quite worked. Oh, the molly still stacking in CS2 means there was so much damage pumped onto him, and a great reaction from Hunter to pick up the first Snappy, able to go through the smoke and trade. But with many numbers here for G2 at mid, it's very hard for ENCE to keep on penetrating this defense. But we're going to see a donk now.
Here we go.
A little blow from JKS. Oh, Madden still able to find one there. D-Hub brings it to a one-on-one. Two goats headbutting one another here. Who's going to come out on top? And it's all going to boil to the timing. D-Hub opts to go to cave side and doesn't play the bomb. But JKS just doesn't have the read on this position. And that time it's ticking. He needs to make a move. If he's not here in the cutout, then DH might just have him. But can he raid it? Can he reap it? Can he make it happen? Oh, JKS! Is there just enough time? I think he's just got it. Barely brings it back, and G2 put themselves on map point.
That's cool, calm, under pressure. JKS in the clutch. It's been a feature of his gameplay over the years, and that's a big one. It's G2 on match point. Oh, man, that Pika's advantage, the swing. I feel like m0NESY has been one of the better at dealing with. They're working for it here, Hoopsy. Step, he gets potentially 3, but he's tanked the Molotov. Madden is on 4 HP. And maybe that's the round and the game slipping through for ENCE.
Ridiculous scenes here right now. And ENCE just getting caught off time and time again, but still able to bring it back from these disadvantages. And that's another opening. Nerd's going to be able to clock one straight onto Hunter. And Madden, with the AWP in hand on 4 points of health, can still find value. But G2, they're going to stay proactive. They know they want to peek here. Grab walk. Where the fuck did that bullet go?
I feel like ENCE are just missing some of those bullets that normally we'd be seeing, but that is the first map going the way of G2, and it was some CT info plays that got the job done. And, well, so many memorable rounds in that match, Mac. I think it's safe to say, though, that the B holders might have a bit of PTSD in future games, but...
Other way, it's fast approach. ENCE going straight into B.
Yeah, and then really no presence. Aggressive from G2. They're opting for this retake. JKS gets the spot, and the info is potentially going to be pincered, though, with this push through mid. They do back off, and they've got the picks. The plant will come through. It's even better for ENCE right now. This is only m0NESY and Nico to deal with, and I say only m0NESY and Nico because they are showing their stripes right now. Back to 2v3, and oh, the timing's going to work out. The 2v2 is on. They've got the info on Nerds, but Nico has to work out where Snappy is.
And he's about to do that. Woo! Head spotted, Balaclava dealt with real quick, one-on-one. Nerds, a few left in the clip, and that time is really ticking away. Nico waiting for the swing, and Nerds is going to get it in the end. Another pistol in the bag for ENCE, and an early lead on the T side of Vert.
That was so close. Nico and m0NESY almost bringing that round back out of the fire for G2. I thought ENCE had done a great job in just establishing the round, this pressure they put on both JKS and Hunter. They had absolutely no chance going through. But it was this Nico that kind of kicked things off.
Util starting to edge his way forward. Let's see if they just go for the bust. They are. Early round, DH all the way through. Not worrying too much about the man on the back of the site. That's JKS, but DH at Gen has not been seen, but he's been dealt with. JKS and Hunter teaming up to lock down B.
He's still the man in the smoke, and just that delay on throwing the smoke meant that ENCE had progressed into the site without checking the girder. He tanked the molly just to get a little bit of extra time, but that grenade removes him from the round. Ooh. And so, Nerds and Madden have got this potentially. They can just suss out their next kill.
50 seconds left to make it happen. Drop sound going a whole long way, but m0NESY ready. They shoot down there through the catwalk, a chance for the trade, but it's missed. The moment gone. Fleeting. But still plenty of time for Madden to have a crack. He doesn't have his weapon of choice in hand. And the AK. The two-man swing is great teamwork to net a first for G2.
Double swing, always powerful. Even more powerful in CS2. Being swung from two different angles. For
BB, there's no one here unless they're clear over towards mid. And G2's seen that too. So now we're going to see a flank starting to happen from G2. Time ticking, and that nade can certainly polish off it. Nerds.
Could be problematic. That's for sure, as that smoke. There's all the info. Nico just checking things out. You can see Nerds, he's well and away. That's a nice little tank down on DH. Nerds falls. A stiff breeze comes his way. And now, well, that grenade's going to catch DH. Oh, JKS has the info, though. And Snappy's on 1 HP.
Oh, couldn't be in a worse position. Swings through the trade too. Good enough for Nico. I was worried that he wasn't going to jump up in time, but you saw that quote earlier. He's playing reactive, and he's done just that to net a second for G2. However, it was costly.
Yeah. Only exposing himself to the one angle there, but...
Keep on contacting here. Hunter has his multi-kill potential. Well, it should have been better, but the MAC-10, it's a beast in the hands of this man and that man. They're just tearing him a new one. A chance, but Monacy fading them away through the smoke.
Need to be careful, though. Oh, the aggression through. Gets caught out. Sunpire's fully aware of that potential. Clips it around the ears, and now back to 2v2. Snappy maintaining that MAC-10.
Oh, Nico in the right position to deal with this wrap into the maze side, and he's figured out the puzzle too.
Yeah.
2 alive at the end as G2 take the lead.
Shadow just giving them away. Very powerful there in that position.
Mm-hmm.
I had to hard clear it. But Nico had all the info.
I guess we haven't seen a large amount of Vertigo, so we haven't had a chance to really talk about those shadows.
Yeah.
But these work lights, man, they go crazy. You've seen the
look at
shadows
that.
up on the wall
One,
there,
two.
but also when people are swinging or moving around heaven, those ones are huge. Boys. Looking to bang some heads. The white swing is here to stay. And Snappy again. Ooh, wait to play, but JKS. Trigger Discipline going to be able to get one and fall away. The molly forcing him to play it passive, and Hooksy all alone will fall. So 3v3 and a chance now in a round where ENCE brought nothing in.
Got to be happy with that, but the flank, it's problematic. And now they have so many different directions to look. Sunpire's, unfortunately, the bubble wrap couldn't protect him.
G2 managing to fend off the low bite. But I'm liking what we're seeing from ENCE. You can see they know how to play the game now. They know how powerful these multi-man swings are. And they're
Going to have to smoke himself up. Now Hooksy.
oh, hello?
What a play.
The Giga Chad. He's looking at the map. He's waiting for the perfect moment. Is he going to get donked in? Is he just playing a timing? Jumps up, hasn't been heard. And Hunter, in the meanwhile, going to be doing work from the backside. Hooksy, fast flank. The T's were ready, but they're not going to be able to deal with him. Bomb hasn't gone onto the site just yet.
Ooh.
No plant to come. And Hooksy damn low means it's going to be quite hard for him to win this. Great trade from Sunpius. Sunny P. Running back to A. But it's Hooksy going to be heard. Hits that shift button at the right moment.
Here's the plant.
And he will have the element of surprise on his side. But it's all down to how Sunpius plays this. Has gone towards Ninja, Tetris, playing the game.
Surely he checks right.
Sticks it. First go. He's just around the corner. That's not working this time. And Sunpius, hello. So I don't know if that's still there or if that's been patched. I haven't played a lot of Vertigo. I try to avoid it because of many of these things.
I've seen where two smokes intersect as well.
Yeah.
There's a visibility bug.
Well,
Oh, it's like someone's wearing a cloak of invisibility. And you can sort of see it.
yeah, you think that, but Sunpius is putting on cloaks, taking names, and skinning his enemies right now.
Yeah. They've been absolutely hoodwinked here, G2.
Yeah, that's the
Hyper
round.
aggressive. That's it. They're done. Forget about it. While we're waffling on, they've gotten on with the business, and G2, their woes will continue.
Hooksy, nading to draw attention away, and will go forward. This is beautiful. We saw Twist do this yesterday as a bit of a fake, and Hooksy holds a line. Hold that thought now. If he puts his life on the line, JKS might be able to get back in here.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But it looks like they're too worried about the future, too worried about the next round. Understandably.
I was happy to let him go there, let him hook, you know?
Humble up ENCE while he can. But Nertz finds one and knows that Hooksy's hanging around here somewhere. Tight line.
No
and
save.
that scopes it.
So some patience from G2 before they retake.
Not going through the smoke this time. There is that nade, but the damage that that can do. Make this look damn good. Snappy hiding. I don't know if he's been seen yet. Fully tucked and waiting for that flash. The teamwork is immaculate, and Snappy's aim's even better. What a round coming through there as ENCE secure 7.
Snappy, very snappy indeed. was off to a good start though for G2, wasn't it? These pistols were getting some value. Great stabilizing play there from Snappy.
Vertigo, G2 may not have done enough here in the first half, but I guess we'll see as time goes on. Last round of the half, Modesty burning, dying, Madden swinging. And looking for the ramp control. Nico, Vengeance on the menu, and he's only going to be able to get one course of it. Hunter looking for a timing. That smoke again makes things difficult, but he's found D-Hut as well and put G2 in a position to succeed. He's running for dear life though.
He's got to get out. He's a man pursued. A fugitive, if you will. Look at that utility.
Oh, dunked, smacked.
If you've ever played Madden football, that is a touchdown pass. Son Pius now, what's he going to do?
Well, how good is he on the stick and how many can he get past? Oh, it looks good for the second, but JKS is that little bit better. 7-5 at the half again. Yeah, G2 about to lay down some cable or lay out the law. But we'll see if they can polish this one off. Oh, okay, Nico, crispy. Just splattering that one everywhere, making their way with a late flank at A, but the bomb's still hanging at mid. They're pincering CT, they're taking more numbers, and ENCE have no idea what they're getting hit with, but I don't know if G2 want to be running into D-Hut. You know what happened before when he's got a pistol in hand.
Yeah, he's just a little too hot to handle, and here we go. They've got to try and get rid of him. They eventually get control of this B site, but that bomb, they've just got to recollect it before they can get anything done. Snappy might be able to capitalize on some timing.
Looking for it, knows while that's being planted, he's got an opportunity to find one, which he does. And he swaps guns. 15 in the clip on the Julies. No kit here, but he doesn't need it. Plenty of time after shots like that. Snappy, a big clutch from the IGL of ENCE.
Filthy, absolutely filthy, but he gets the job done and just edges ENCE a little bit closer towards match point. But these pistols are going right down to the wire. This opener here was brilliant from Nico. But ENCE just kept them in stasis. Like, they weren't allowed to run free between their sites. The rotations from ENCE were solid. And it really just constricted G2. And normally a shot like that would open up mid, and you can see Nico. MP9's just chilling around scaffolding, but you don't want to gaff at the scaff. I can tell you that right now. Smoke will provide Nico with some cover to try and isolate the duel here. However, he gets the first, look for the second. Oh! He gets the third. The spray transfer's there.
Just locks it down. That thing, that spray, doesn't usually work in CS2, but Nico just built different.
He's analyzed the source code.
D-Hut on keeping the M4 alive. Oh, that shadow not spotted this time.
They're all spotting shadows.
It is just mayhem.
Absolute mayhem. Right now, they're boxing shadows. What is going on?
Ugh.
Everybody was in pursuit of D-Hut, but he gets away, saves that M4. But how do they utilize it in this round? Are they going to buy around it?
You've got a feel for the observers as well, with these shadows being a whole new thing in the game. Like, shadows obviously existed before, but not to the extent they do right now. How do you show it? Like, how do you really emphasize this shadow advantage some players could see, might not see?
Look.
Your word selection. Nico, though, great crosshair
bars,
placement.
Mate, bars. I could call me Optimus Rhyme.
Wrong time, wrong place. Looksy.
Looking to transform the round.
Oh! And we'll at least get traded out. And can now have that bird's eye view on the rest of the G2 boys. Hunter dealing with Nertz there. Just barely living on 1 HP. And on the 4v2 ENCE, without any money in the back pocket, you're probably going to see them save here. And G2 continuing to string these rounds together. This will be 4 in a row.
It'll be a nice run of rounds, that's for sure. Definitely what you need when you're on that CT side.
Well, even after everything Nico has said about Vertigo, he's still fragging up in a great manner. 18-10 right now.
I mean, you'd hate this map if you're a white crosshair user without an outline.
Oh, for sure. Heard that from Acor? I think it was Acor yesterday.
Just can't see. That's why green hot crosshair is supreme. It's eternal.
Rip Acor. Rip Gamer Legion. I would have loved to see them in the arena. But FaZe, of course, you know, making that full lower bracket run. Can they make it all the way to the end is the question. We'll all find the answer to over the weekend. There you go, round by round G2. They've managed to
be coming that through. Here we go. He's got one on the rotate. Now putting pressure on this B. Anchor. Oh, doesn't quite spot out D-Hart. D-Hart's going to try and get away. Oh, but that's the site given over.
That info was so crucial from Nico that at least that B anchor's position was known, and some pious tries to make the hero play, but not today. My mate will fall. And Snappy in the 1v3 needs to try and stand tall. Re-smoke on CT makes it so much harder for him to get through. And he's hoping now, just spamming through that smoke, but he'll not be able to escape. Monacy aggressive in towards CT from the catwalk line. A few rounds in this series, but this is going to be a round where they really need to start connecting, and they will there, without getting too much traded damage. Hunter falling away with that util, and trying to rotate in time as the smokes start to fly through. And a dangerous swing coming through from Sampaius makes it that much harder. Nerds not going to be able to do it. JKS with the 2K puts 12 on for G2.
That's a nice cap to the round, that's for sure. It was just good fundamentals there. Every line was held by G2. They dug in. The sprays were... Oh, man. That's a dangerous place. It's a hard hat area at Scaffold.
Get some of those for ENCE. Set up with the PPE.
PPE, bubble wrap, whatever you want.
Bubble wrap to keep them feeling safe and sound. D-Hart making sound with this gun in hand. Unfortunately, there's 3 more found from G2 at other positions, and that makes things still difficult. D-Hart getting that upgrade to the AK, and the B-Stairs control is all he'll get because Nico's hitting taps like that. And G2 looking to put the map in the bag and the series. Looking to book those tickets to Saturday.
Yeah, G2 looking good. Nico, premier form from him. One tap, dirt nap, handed out.
Oh, D-Hart not quite out of it. Knows the molly's going to force him one way, but Nico, the cover, too damn good. 13 secured, 2-0. And G2 are ecstatic with that one. Smiles all round. Already secured the arena the other day, but being able to play on Saturday and only play one more before going to...